What makes African spirituality, our customs, and beliefs unique is the level of secrecy embedded within the distribution of information among the African communities. What it means is this: women are not allowed to do some certain things. At a certain age, men are not allowed to do some certain things. There are some certain rituals that are exclusive to a certain elites of people or elites of people. And so the magnitude of the misery and secrecy that is within the African spirituality and culture was what gave birth to absolute civilization that our ancestors experienced. Now, something about the African spirituality, culture, beliefs, science, and ideology is there room for improvement. And so there were sculptors, there were innovators that sprung up within the African community and the brotherhood. And so when we see mobile phones like this, we see technologies, we see computers and the rest of, these are the ideology of the African spirituality. There is a way we begin to promote the African spirituality, culture, and belief that we begin to walk towards a mentality that leaves us in the past. In the sense that we get stuck in the past and then defaming or rejecting the idea of innovation. So in as much as we try to restore the dignity and the prowess of the African spirituality, we should understand that there is room for innovation. Innovation that follow the subtle laws that guides the spirituality and the culture of the land. For example, we did the leopards ritual whereby I initiated 4 members into the leopards group. We see a lot of Ezewines and a lot of spiritualists wearing this leopard. You dare not do this. You dare not wear this. 600 years ago, who are you? In fact, even if you are the son of a chief priest and your father died and you are still young, you are not permitted to wear this until you get to a certain age. Until you do or get to a certain age. That is why the only time you can see me, the only time you are going to see me wearing this is I will put it on my back. You do not sit on a leopard's back. You do not sit on it. The Spirit revealed this to me. You don't sit on it. Neither do you step on it. You don't stand on a leopard's back. You don't sit on it. You don't stand on it. You put it at your back. You wear it on your head and you use it as a wrap. You don't stand on it. You don't sit on it. But we see that everywhere. We see that everywhere. See, I go online and I see people practice some sacred rituals and they post it online. Apart from libation, you see me post online, you will never see me post any other ritual. In the water religion, we have numerous rituals. That is why whenever we want to do some certain ritual, I don't do it on Facebook, I don't do it on TikTok. We open a Vov meeting and we make you pay to be part of it. It means you are serious. Because you can't just allow anybody to come in. See, you find out that at the end of the day, we have people who are nuisance towards the original African spirituality. So let's be careful. Let's be careful. Because if you say, let's push everything out, do you know the activities of the Illuminatis? Because that's the spirituality of the white. Do you know the activities of the Baphomet? Do you know the activities of the Rosicrucian order? Do you even know the activities, all the activities and rituals of the Roman Catholic Church? But yet, you are free to come online and do. And one of the things is that I see a lot of people, I tell a lot of people, if you are an African spiritualist and you hate my message, there must be something wrong with you. Either you lack intelligence and wisdom, or you are a hater or envy. But you guys don't know what envy and hate does, especially if you're an African. Be careful those you envy and those you hate. Let us uphold the African spirituality, but let's not get stuck in the past. Everything. I see a lot of African spiritualists come online and they talk about the means of divination that gave birth to the binary numbers. Beautiful. Meaning computers, the ideologies of computers started from Africa. Now, if the ideology of computers started from Africa, why do you still want to? There are some rituals. There are some African rituals that are no longer needed today. And let me tell you, if you want to talk about our ancestors, you should be talking about 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 years ago. Now, let me tell you, where did you see in history that our ancestors, the Nubians and the Kemets, were sacrificing humans? None. So the barbarism we experienced within the Western region was because we cut away from the civilization of our ancestors. And so we have a lot of barbaric, unheard, inhuman tradition cut across the Yorubas, cut across the Igbos, the Hausas, the Ibibios, the so-called Yoruba, down to the Benin. Barbaric. It is barbaric to reduce the status of women. It is barbaric to use human for sacrifices. It is barbaric to... It is absolute barbaric. And that is why the watered religion is the savior. And I consider myself as the savior of Africa and the world at large, to restore that which was lost. Hence, I'm called the reminder, reminding you that tiny drop of wisdom, that drop of wisdom from the ocean of maths in your subconsciousness. Thank you. And may the ancient waters and the ancient spirit protect and guide you. May they shield you from the eyes of the envious ones, both humans, animals, and spirits. Ashe.